What's up, guys? Welcome back to Work Harder Wednesday. I kept you hanging last week, but we're back. We're back to our regularly scheduled program. Roll that intro. This week, I want to talk to you guys about statistics. I wanted to talk about it last week, but you guys would have rather seen Jamaica Open Vlog Part 2, so that's up. You can go check all that out. But I want to talk to you about my stats in Jamaica and why I think you should begin keeping your stats when you play your rounds of golf. Whether it's tournament golf, recreational golf, solo practice golf, you should start keeping your stats. I keep very detailed stats because it ultimately shows me what's going well in my game, what's going not so well in my game, and how to practice accordingly. It also is something that's very important and helpful in allowing you to be very honest with yourself and your golf game. These little pin sheets that they give us, I keep very detailed stats when I'm playing my round of golf, and then I input them into my Excel spreadsheet. And I want to talk to you just a little bit about the basic ones. I can look at these stats and be realistic with myself, and they keep me accountable, and they show me exactly what was and wasn't working in Jamaica. And when you look at these stats, sure, you can kind of nitpick or you can scrutinize your game, but when you're being honest with yourself, it allows you to then be honest with maybe it's not just the physical side, maybe it's not just golf swing, maybe it's the mental side, the attitude, the approach, the preparation. And for those of you that saw Jamaica, it was my attitude and my preparation. It was a very mental thing that basically caused me to play poorly, but there's also physical manifestation of that poor mental side that I can work on, that I can shore up and get better at. I'm gonna take you through just the basic stats that I took from Jamaica, share with you what I learned from that and how I can work on that going forward. I shot 13 over par for 3 rounds, so there wasn't a lot of good. Didn't hit the golf ball very well. I putted okay. Here's basically the breakdown. I hit 42% of my fairways in Jamaica. I hit 57% of my greens. I had 6 birdies. I had 19 bogeys. I averaged 31 putts per round. My scrambling was 30%. And when I missed fairways, I missed the fairway left 30% of the time and right 70% of the time. So what does that show me? Well, I didn't hit a lot of fairways, and consequently, I didn't hit a lot of greens. Not hitting a lot of fairways does make it hard to hit the green, especially when you're in the Caribbean and you're playing in weird Bermuda grass. It's really hard to control the golf ball. So that's the first glaring thing I should learn from this, is I need to shore up my tee-ball. Then the next step back, kind of reverse engineering this, it was my focus, my thought process. I was thinking golf swing as opposed to golf. So that's another reason why I missed a lot of fairways. So now I know what I need to work on to hit more fairways in my next tournament. Didn't hit a lot of greens. That's a direct byproduct of missing fairways. The reason I had a lot of bogeys was, well, my scrambling was 30%. 30% of the time, I saved par. Less than 1 in 3, and I only hit 57% of the greens. So clearly, what I'm learning right here is the tee ball was poor and the scrambling was really, really bad. Being out of position right from the start of the hole does put a lot of stress on your iron play, and consequently put a lot of stress on your short game if you're not hitting those greens. And then to see that I missed fairways 70% to the right, 30% to the left, I'm not happy with that, but I am happy to see that I am missing the golf ball to the right, because coach and I are trying to eliminate the left side of the golf course. So that's a good thing to draw from some terrible statistics. I hope you guys can see that you can do this in your game. All you have to do is, on the scorecard, put a little check where you hit the fairway, put a left, put a right. If you missed it, put a check. If you hit the green, put a left, put a right, put a short, put a long. If you missed it, keep track of your stats. It's very, very easy, and it gives you something concrete, tangible, that's basically staring you in the face saying, hey, this is what you need to improve on. And on the flip side of that coin is when you're playing really great golf, you can see what goes really, really well when you're playing really great golf. So guys, start keeping your stats. I keep these stats when I practice, when I go out and play 6 holes, 9 holes, 12 holes, whatever, I keep my stats. I can keep track of how many fairways I'm hitting, how many greens I'm hitting. And the biggest thing I see is when I'm out there having fun, relaxed, I hit the golf ball really, really well. So it's about having that meet in the middle and getting rid of the anxiety, the stress, what have you, in tournament play, and just freeing it up like I do when I'm out playing recreationally. Keep your statistics, and I guarantee you it's gonna help your practice. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, because there's some cool things coming. I'm gonna go more detailed on these stats in the next Work Harder Wednesday, where I talk about the distance of approach shots, distance to the hole, scoring from the rough, some of those more detailed statistics that allow you to really peel back the layers of the onions to improve your golf game. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.